This is Eric with Canine Heights, Metro Detroit Dog Training Company. I have with me Mr. Teddy. He's going to be doing a board and train with us. Good boy. Teddy came to us with some serious issues. We got some video of him doing his jumping and humping routine. Destruction, running around the house, anxiety. One of the most counterintuitive things that I tell people is put a leash on your dog, like right here. You just wanted to go see the cat. Good boy. Not having control, and I'm talking even about an 8-week-old puppy. Everybody says, just let him be a puppy. Then you get a 9-month-old that might be 40 or might be 90 pounds like Mr. Teddy here. That doesn't work. You teach them. You use play, you use structured walks, you lure, you capture, but you also correct. If they're jumping, you correct them. You don't give a dog free reign of the house. And I'm not talking like a lot of times people just put them in a little playpen or block them off in the kitchen. I'm talking if you have a puppy, or if you have a dog that doesn't know what they're doing, good. When they're out of their crate, have them on leash. Spend the first several weeks teaching them place, first thing. Come, stay, walking on a loose leash. I did the evaluation with this gentleman and he was, all over. But, sit. Good. Good boys. It doesn't take a lot of times to just show a dog what you want him to do. He's got a pinch collar on, got a nice loose leash here. He's following me around. Probably the first time he's ever done that in his life. Educate your dogs. Don't give them the keys to the Ferrari before they know how to drive. If you do that, if you use the structure, you're gonna have a good dog. I don't care what breed it is, I don't care what energy level it is. You have to teach them, you have to show them, and you have to correct. You have to give them a meaningful consequence when they jump, when they bite. There's no such thing as puppy biting or play biting. If they put teeth on a human or on your clothes, it has to be corrected. There's no such thing as a play bite. Now, did they mean an aggressive intent? In that context, you're thinking, well, they were playing, they weren't trying to hurt me. It doesn't matter. If a dog thinks it's okay to jump on a person, they're going to do it. And if you get a big dog and they jump on a young person or an old person, they can cause damage. They can cause harm. That's the one critical element that everybody's missing. When they work with their dog and they're like, why my dog go down all the time with the treat? Good. Sit. Good boy. Good. You have to have expectations. You have to have consistency. Anybody can have a calm, chill dog that does the basics. But you have to have the structure. And if you give them all the freedom first, if you let them do whatever they want to do, they're not going to do what you want to do. Dogs don't know. They're not wolves. They've been manipulated and bred by humans for centuries. So they're as far from their roots as pretty much any being can be. And they don't know anything about our world. They don't know about the crazy human world that we got going on, that it's not okay to do a lot of things. So if we take on a dog and the responsibility of a dog, it's our responsibility to teach them. And just like with humans, that comes through education, it comes through rewarding appropriate things, and it comes through consequences for doing the wrong thing. Sit. Good. Little simple. Yes. Sit. Good. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Little simple pressure exercise, teaching them to respond to pressure instead of pull against it, instead of ripping your shoulder out. These things go a long way. Good boy. Good. So, for sure, there are some really wild dogs out there. Teddy is actually one. In some, it's a very, very small minority of dogs that can't at least. Good boy. They can't at least learn the basics and have a good life and be a good companion. Some might require more management than others if they have aggression issues. Some might require more continued and focused work if they have fear or anxiety issues. They all have a plateau. My dog Roxy used to be massively dog aggressive. She loves dogs now. I mean, she doesn't like obnoxious ones that are barking and lunging on a 15-foot retractable at her. But she just looks at me. She doesn't do anything about it. But, you know, I socialize her with puppies. You know, she gets along with all of our boarders. I use her to help rehabilitate other aggressive dogs as a distraction and as a calm dog to be on place next to them, or, you know, on a downstay next to them, or walking by them. Not every aggressive dog is going to ever want to interact with other dogs. And that's fine, as long as they're not lunging, as long as they're not barking, as long as you have your dog under control and you can take them on a walk past other dogs, past other people. It's all good. Not every dog has to go play with another dog to have a good life. So, hopefully I didn't make y'all dizzy. Sit. Good. But it's about 11 o'clock at night. I should probably be getting to bed, but as always, I'm training. But this is just something that I run into a lot, like every day. In homes, board and trains, consultations, and you know, it's not magic what we do. Like, people always say, like, oh my God, I can't believe my dog, you know, my dog's being so calm, they're being so good. It's because for the first time, it's been more about having an expectation of them. Don't sell the dog short. Dogs are not stupid. I mean, there's this guy right here just chilling. You a good boy? You a good boy? It doesn't take much. Sit. Good. If you educate your dog and have expectations, just like with us, we all need rules. Dogs are not any different. They thrive on that. It's not magic. It's not some esoteric secret. It's interacting with them and understanding their species, how they communicate, how they understand the world. Not how we want them to or how we think they should. Just because you love your dog with a mind towards their species and understanding that and acting appropriately doesn't mean you love your dog less. It means you love your dog more. The worst cases of aggression, neurosis, brattiness, fear, we don't, down. They don't come to us from rescue situations or shelters or any of that. They come to us from homes that have had them from the time they were 8 weeks. Loving homes. I'm not going to say too loving, but loving them in the wrong way, spoiling them, not showing them the ropes, over permissiveness, letting them do whatever they want, and then being astounded that they won't pay any attention to us. So it's just, this is something that I see every day, and it's not magic. It's not a secret. It's just what works. So hopefully that resonates with somebody out there. Because there's a lot of dogs out there that can just be awesome dogs with just that little bit of a paradigm shift.